travelers. Welcome to Pop Culture Time Machine, where we rewind the clock to revisit the most iconic, unhinged, and straight up legendary pop culture moments that happened this week in history. I'm Stacy, your nostalgic tour guide. Are you ready to hop in the DeLorean? Let's go. On September 9th, 1956, Elvis Presley made his first appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show, marking one of television's most iconic moments. Around 60 million Americans tuned in, accounting for a staggering 82.6% of the TV audience, making it the most watched broadcast of the 1950s. Despite initial resistance from Ed Sullivan, who once had declared Elvis unfit for a family audience, the ratings pressure from competing shows featuring Presley forced Sullivan to relent. Elvis broke through living rooms across the nation and ignited a cultural revolution. Elvis's gyrating hips and jaw-dropping stage presence struck a nerve with conservative critics who labeled his style vulgar and morally threatening. His performance didn't just sell records, it validated youth culture at the time, rebellious expression, and rock and roll as mainstream phenomena. Teenagers suddenly saw themselves as a distinct cultural force. The moment on The Ed Sullivan Show demonstrated television's unrivaled ability to shape culture, turning an artist into a household name overnight. Elvis returned two more times, and these performances cemented his legacy, launching a successful film career and turning him into an enduring cultural icon. This moment on TV for Elvis redefined entertainment, expanded the world of acceptable expression, and positioned Elvis Presley as the king of rock and roll. Blue's Clues premiered on September 8, 1996 on Nickelodeon, marking the network's highest-rated debut ever and quickly becoming a cornerstone of its preschool programming. Within 18 months after its debut, it matched the popularity of titans like Sesame Street and Barney and Friends, earning the label of Nick Jr.'s cornerstone. By 2002, it reached approximately 13.7 million weekly viewers and aired in around 60 countries, an impressive global reach. The show's interactive format, with Steve speaking directly to viewers and encouraging participation, was groundbreaking. Children weren't just watchers, they were active detectives helping solve each episode's puzzle. The show seamlessly blended entertainment, learning, and respect, introducing puzzles, math, creativity, and even inclusive messaging in a warm, playful way. Beyond reruns and spin offs, its legacy continues. Steve Burns, the original host, has remained a cultural touchstone, recently going viral on TikTok for his gentle therapeutic check ins, which viewers say echo the show's respectful and empathetic spirit. The reboot's host, Josh Dela Cruz, has been praised for bringing meaningful representation to the franchise, including sharing cultural references. Blue's Clues wasn't just a show, it was a cultural phenomenon that helped to reimagine what children's television could be. Its warmth, interactivity, and clever design built an emotional and educational legacy that spans decades. Here's your Did You Know of the Week. ESPN officially began broadcasting on September 7, 1979 at 7 p.m. Eastern Local Time, with an estimated 30,000 viewers turning in for its inaugural SportsCenter episode. Anchor Lee Leonard kicked things off. At the time, around the clock sports network was revolutionary. The major networks, such as ABC, NBC, CBS, only gave lip service to sports. ESPN's all day focus transformed how people consumed sports media. Over the decades, ESPN evolved into a cultural anchor, introducing iconic characters, catchphrases, and segments like This is SportsCenter, pop culture tinged highlights, and the unforgettable booyah of Stuart Scott. ESPN has often blurred lines, covering the connective tissue between sports and culture. This includes documentaries like 30 for 30 and programming like The Crossover 50 Years of Hip Hop and Sports, examining how athletes and artistry intersect. ESPN's debut marked a seismic shift, turning sports from an afterthought on nightly news into a primetime fixture. Its bold approach to storytelling, personality driven content, and cultural crossovers turned it into more than a channel. It became part of the conversation. And that's your nostalgic rewind. This week in pop culture history gave us everything. What's your favorite throwback moment? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a ride in the pop culture time machine. Until next week, stay nostalgic, stay fabulous.